National Football League, and we've got a rematch of last year's wild card round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Rams and the Lions on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL.
Here's Stafford now on second down. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Williams. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. On fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Rams offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Kupp in motion. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Raymond gonna return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
When you throw on the Detroit Lions tape, Mike, I mean, of course we all know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but the best thing about his game is there's really nothing he doesn't do at a high level. Make difficult catches, move the chains. But he's also that big play elite receiver that everybody's looking for. Top 5 in catches, yards, and touchdowns a season ago.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
3rd and long. Goff to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Right back to him on 1st down. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, they're going to wrap him up. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. 2nd down, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll have a golden opportunity to get on the board first as they start 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 2nd down. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And a lot of people were confused about the Jameson Williams draft selection a couple years ago, Mike, coming off injury, got hurt late in his career at Alabama. But let's not forget, when this guy was healthy, he was the best wide receiver in college, and now we're starting to see a lot of those qualities that we saw in that last year at Alabama play out at the professional level.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing here is Goff. Open man is the tight end right. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They'll look to set up the screen here. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And that is incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Huff brings it in left side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown, all of a sudden your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Michael Penix, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Throwing, Goff. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the Rams 17-yard line.
Williams in motion. This one caught by Patrick. He is in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate. An opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short. Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Patrick motioning here. Quick throw, taken in.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Goff to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Putting the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Coming across the field, it's St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They go play action with Stafford. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's a designed run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
2nd down, it's Stafford. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Stafford to throw it. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off. Again, it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Stafford to throw again. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 44.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 3rd down. 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Give it up the middle to Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Goff. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Complete to Sam Laporta. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Goff to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
Throwing again is Stafford. It's caught. It's the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. To the air again, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.